Hey guys, I wanted to let you in on the live event that I did. We just met up and we are kind of like a support group, and I'm planning to do these every other week in my membership. So if you want to be part of it, make sure you go to my website, mymorningcleanse.com/membership. And I gave you part of the video to watch. If you want to watch the whole video, go and sign up for my membership also. And you get lots of benefits being a part of the membership, like a whole video course, and you get support in a group and community and new friends. All right, I hope you guys enjoy the video.
Okay, do you see it, Mom? It should be at the top right to accept. Well, she's muted, but okay, I'm gonna get started. So I want to talk a little bit about the morning cleanse because I know my mom's really familiar with it, but I don't know if you are, Marie. So in the class, and I think you're pretty familiar with it, so I'm just going to go over a little bit and then you can ask questions. So we know that we start with lemon water every morning, and then we either focus on juices or we focus on smoothies or we focus on fruit. And so if you're doing the advanced, you want to do juices, of course. If I'm in a rush, I'll do lemon water in the morning, and then I'll take a smoothie to go. And then some people, they don't have time, so they would want to do lemon water and then fruit. Now, the importance of doing this, I don't know if you know this, but it's to not have any fat in the morning. So when you wake up in the morning, you have all the toxins in your body that your liver has collected, and you want to get rid of those toxins. So when you do fruit until 12 o'clock, that is the best time to wait till at least 12 to flush and basically give the body everything it needs to heal. I try to go till 4 o'clock or 2 o'clock. So maybe you guys should mute because then you guys can actually talk to me. Maybe that would be better. It's weird just talking to
talking to the computer.
Yeah, talking to the computer. And then after that, Marie, I have not talked about that, is if you have not read this book, Cleanse to Heal by Medical Medium.
Oh, I heard about it.
This is a book that I suggest you getting and reading. So all my recipes in my class, basically they follow this. So the idea is to do the morning cleanse as long as you can, and then eat a clean diet that doesn't feed junk. So you and I are into the raw foods, so we focus on the raw foods, but Mom is not as into the raw foods. She'll focus more on this. Now, specifically, what I focus on, and I'm going to actually be teaching a class at the library in a week, so I'm going to have printouts, but I'll take a picture and post it in the group, but these are the no foods list. So I don't know if you can really see them, but it's like the no foods list, the worst foods you can eat: eggs, dairy, gluten, soft drinks. And then the second level is pork, tuna, corn, which of course we try not to eat those things. But there's things on this list that were considered raw foodists that we think are okay, like nutritional yeast. And I've taken that out of my diet because of what this book says. And
oh, really?
Yep. And when I've followed the raw food diet along with this and done basically, and this teaches not to do protein until 12 or whatever.
And the book also goes into why not to do all of these foods.
Right. So it's very detailed. And over time, like I can teach on that too. But so I forgot my focus. So the idea is to do the morning cleanse, and then in the evening, stay away from the troublemaker foods. Some of the ones on here too that I thought was really good because of raw food is vinegar. So apple cider vinegar, I used to do that. Fermented foods, I think, is considered raw food. Caffeine, I used to think that, like they talk about the cacao and the matcha. It's not good because it's caffeine. It's just as bad as coffee, my understanding. So I know it's a big disappointment because
Yeah.
we're doing all these things. And I started the morning, like I used to start before this book, I used to start the morning with cacao smoothies and maca smoothies and bananas and stuff like that. And I wasn't getting the results I wanted
Mm.
because I was doing that stuff. And I'm not perfect. I don't think anybody, you know, it's really, I think some people can be perfect, but it's really hard for me, especially when I have a boyfriend that eats junk all the time. And
Me too. I'm not perfect. My family eats a lot of processed food and I'm high raw. I eat a little bit of cooked vegan food too. So
yeah, well,
I like this.
I try to eat as high raw too as possible. And I really focus on the morning cleanse because I feel like that's what's helped me is just doing the juices and the smoothies until I minimal 12, but I'll try to go till 2 or 4 every single day as possible, unless it's just like a big special event with the family and it's just hard to do, you know, on that rare occasion. But I didn't know this stuff. So once I came up with the morning cleanse by looking at this book, experimenting, and then, yeah, bringing in the raw foods and what this book says. And that's where I've gotten the most benefits. So, let me see if there's some more on here. I think those are the big ones that,
I probably can find this book on Amazon, right?
yeah, that's where I got it. That's where I got it. And I actually got it when it was full price. So I spent like 25, 30 bucks on this book, but this is the best book. So I can put a link in the group too. So,
good.
So what I wanted to do, I'm actually going to different groups, and I got inspired by this idea to start to do like a little talk at the beginning, but then open it up to where you guys can talk too and talk about your journey and maybe some things you're struggling with. And then maybe as a team, we can kind of help each other think of ways to move forward. So kind of like a support group.
Awesome.
So do you want to talk a little, Marie? Tell me what you're up to.
Sure. So as you know, yeah, I was raw vegan 100% for 3 months. And then when the holidays happened, you know, Christmas, and I started eating some cooked food.
Yeah.
So ever since I haven't been able to shut the door.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, yeah, I've been eating a bit of processed vegan food too lately. It's just been in my face, you know, because of my environment.
Right.
And so it's been like a more raw, but a little bit of vegan cooked food that is healthy, but also the processed food. And I noticed that when I don't eat fully raw, I get some brain fog. And like when I went to the raw food worldwide meetup on Saturday, I went to that raw vegan restaurant and I was feeling amazing, you know, and I was eating this raw vegan pizza and I didn't even finish it. I was feeling full. But when I actually eat the processed pizza, the vegan pizza, I'm still hungry. So it's funny, huh? When I eat raw, I'm full and I can't even finish my plate. But when I eat processed food or a lot of cooked food, I'm still hungry. So yeah, I'm confused about this. I
Yeah,
was
that's
just
interesting.
I was just talking to another person about it, and she said that's normal because you had surgery. It's because I had a surgery in 2018, a hysterectomy, where they had to remove my uterus. And apparently it messed up all my hormones and also my appendix too. They took my perfectly healthy appendix out of my body. Yeah, I got screwed over by the medical system. Yeah, and since then it kind of messed everything, my hormones and everything. So she was saying that I need to eat a high fat raw vegan diet because I had surgery. Somebody was saying that, but I don't know. I'm just testing. I'm just trying different things, and like you were saying, you've been trying different things. So I'm gonna buy that book. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I need to try.
Yeah.
Marie, you were talking. Marie, you were talking about being hungry after you eat the processed food. I've noticed that too. That I'm not that hungry. I'll just have a little bit. but there's chemicals actually in the processed food that make you want to eat more. So you might not really be hungry, but your body's being tricked
Yeah.
to being hungry.
Yeah.
It's like
That's
a
why I was
drug,
like,
right?
is it a craving or am I really hungry? It's probably
It's a
a trick.
craving. Yeah, it's a trick. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
getting
Well,
it's
I'll
not
tell
even
you what,
real.
I'll have plenty of food, but if there's chips in the cabinet, I'm always hungry for those.
Me too.
And I'm on a different stage than you all are. I'm just kind of taking it one step at a time. So, but I do the lemon water and a smoothie in the morning. And then, except on rare occasion, we'll wait until at least noon to do the fat. And I've noticed that if I don't do those things, I really crave that fruit and really, I even crave the lemon water. I wake up and I'm always thirsty, and that's the only thing that can really satisfy that thirst. So
Yeah, me too.
it just makes me
Yeah,
feel
me too.
better
I
to go
crave,
through those things.
I crave the lemon water too. So
Yeah, it's so
Marie,
satisfying.
what have you, so what do you do in the morning? Do you start your morning with lemon water and then do fruit or